All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Coinbase. Coinbase, $230. Is it possible? It might be a quick touch, but the overall trend is still down. Welcome, everyone, to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my videos and content. As you can tell, we're probably one of the only spots on this platform that is dropping price predictions. So if you guys want to learn more, I do recommend that you guys follow me here because I'm showing you that this game isn't complicated. It's not meant to be, because if the game truly was complex and analytical and too hard to do, then people wouldn't play in the markets. So it would be in the best interest of all market participants to make this game as easy. But for some reason, there's a lot of people creating content that is confusing. They speak out of both sides of the market. Hey, price could go up. Hey, it could also go down. You know what? It could do anything. It could do nothing. How does that bode for us when people come out and speak that way? They try to give us both scenarios when price can only go one direction. So why would you give me both scenarios? The scenario that where price can go up and the scenario where price can go down. Why? Show me the most likely, highly probable way price is going to go. Now, we're not going to say everything's going to be perfect and correct, but at any given time, the scales are always tipped, either in favor of the sellers or of buyers. And when it's not tipped, you'll see the market consolidating, trade in a range. Like, look at Coinbase now. You can say that the market is tipped towards the sellers just because price is trending down. You shouldn't be looking for the market in Coinbase to be bullish until we see the market being tipped towards the buyers, right? So when we did this price prediction in Coinbase in the beginning of March, we could see that price was tipped in favor of the sellers. That's why we predicted price to go down. And our ultimate TP price was topped out on April the 4th, 25% right there. All right, so let's get rid of it. So now let's talk about what we think Coinbase is about to do next. Could we see price run up to 230? I mean, we've seen price come down seemingly almost every other day. Price held this buy pocket for a couple of days, right? And we got a small pop. The buyers didn't win. Next, sellers brought price to this buy pocket. Buyers didn't win. So ultimately, the buyers won right here. So we could potentially see the market being topped out, or bottom out in Coinbase. Just like the people who bought in September of last year. You guys can see what happened after price touched $150. It completely went crazy. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to get the same type of run in Coinbase to where the market gave us what from this 147 to 350, 138% run. I'm not saying that it's going to happen again, because we got more people stuck up here who are in bad positions, and price runs to these potential prices. Then guess what they're going to do? Yeah, you guessed it, they're going to sell. So it's going to be a lot harder for the market in Coinbase to run back up to 340 in a very short amount of time. Okay. Now let's look at Coinbase on the 2. So here it is on the 2. Now, the 2-day bar also tells us that these sellers are still here. Price closed off the highs. What about on the 3? Same thing on the 3. Now, we got 9 hours left on this 3, and there's still some time left that price can close at the high of the bar. If it does, this market is still being maintained by the buyers. Here it is on the 4. Coinbase on the 5. Here it is on the weekly chart, 2 weeks, and on the 3. So definitely we can say that the market has found the bottom just for at least right now. Okay. I'm not saying that this is the ultimate bottom, but we can tell that buyers are trying to support it. That right there that I just created is a sell pocket. Okay. This is in the way of the buyers who wants to see price run up to 330. We have these other sell pockets up here. One at 207. We have one at 227. These 3 pockets of selling It's what's on the horizon for the buyers if they want to continue to lift price. I'm just telling you that now, keeping it real. These are areas that will ensue more buying because more sellers will hit the market trying to push the price down because either one, they're trying to take profit, or two, they're trying to get out of a bad position. Do you think the buyers want those pockets? Because if they do, then cool. Let's look for the market and Coinbase to go up. Here it is on the 3-hour chart. Coinbase on the 1. Here it is on the 330. Coinbase on the 30-minute. So how do you feel? Are you enthusiastic to look for price to go up in Coinbase, or are you kind of leery? I'm kind of leery. I can see the eager for the buyers to try to move this price up in Coinbase, but I think they still might get scared. I still think people are kind of fidgety and trying to jump in this market right now in Coinbase. But I think the potential is there for price to lift. I just don't know how big that lift is going to be, because like I said, it looked like these buyers are nervous. So let's look at this. So if we were to put on a prediction, looking for the market just to run to this first sell pocket at the high, that gives us 10.28%. What about if you looking for it to go to 203? That's 19%. I might feel comfortable with that. Just those two targets. I'm not ready to say 230 yet, because I need to see a continuation of strength come in the market in Coinbase. Okay. So we'll hold that there. Now, from like a confidence perspective, I'm still like torn 50-50. I would like to see the next couple of trading days to see if these buyers are still in the market. If so, then my confidence will increase. But if I see more weakness, if I see price trending lower and it's about to test this buy pocket down here that market buyers are already confirmed that they're at, then I will say, yeah, we might need to cut this out and continue to look for Coinbase to go down. Yeah, that last monthly bar right there definitely looks weak. Let me look at this on the 330. I mean on the 3 months. Yeah, the 3 months looks weak too. Now you can see on the 3 months that price did come and touch this 3-month trend, which is great, which is probably the main reason why price is being lifted in Coinbase, or lifted, shall I say. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep it right there. Let me know your thoughts though. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.